Welcome, vegans and non-vegans, all the like. My name is Epic Vegan Power here on YouTube, and I'm doing some vegan debunking. That means I'm debunking non-vegans. I'm testing their position for logical consistency. So we have two options. Either you're logically consistent and then you're biting the bullet on doing some really bad stuff to humans, or secondly, you're logically inconsistent and then you have to revise your moral system and not harm animals anymore. You have those two options because I'm doing name the trait, and this is one example. I'm doing name the trait with the moral particularist. So what happens? I want to do a little short recap so you can watch it all without skipping anything. And here we go. Is he going to bite the bullet, or is he going to have a contradiction in his moral system? So I want to go and show you that he is a more particularist. It means he doesn't accept moral principles, which is completely irrelevant for doing name the trait. So what does name the trait consist of? Well, I'm asking if it's okay to eat animals and if it's okay to eat humans. So basically he says he's not okay with eating humans. So we'll check what the trait is, what the difference is. And his trait of choice is foodance. So he's inventing a new word, and he's saying what foodance is. Foodance, for the sake of clarity, is the quality of being food, the essence of being food, what makes a food food. So first, when you have a particularist or any kind of person you're debating and he's coming up with some trait that is really either a new word or very vague or not possible to understand, yeah, as long as you don't understand what it is, you have to press the person on explaining what the trait means. So that's what I did, because I didn't understood what foodance is, and then after looking at the definition again and again, it's just a circular definition. Yeah, it's he's saying what makes a food food. So it's just pointing at something and saying that's foodant. Yeah, has foodance, so it's food. So you could put anything into this category, even humans or animals or whatever, vegetables. Okay, so I wanted to press him on explaining what the trait is so I can understand better what the trait is, and then I'm doing name the trait with it. So I was pressing for other traits because I wanted him to bring a real trait, not like a fake trait, you know. And this guy didn't even know what veganism is. He says veganism is a diet. You can't debunk a diet. That is just a vague idea. So the problem is there is a vegan diet, but veganism is not the diet. Okay, that's what he didn't understand. So then I'm accepting his trait. I'm saying, okay, let's take your trait foodant. Would you be morally okay with eating humans if they were foodant? So that's how name the trait works. You say the animal has a quality, and then we trait equalize the human to the animal. So we make the human foodant too, and then what we want to find out, is he going to bite the bullet on eating humans, or is he going to be going to have a contradiction and say no, even though they are foodant, we're not allowed to eat them. So what is his answer? As a particularist, I don't hold universal principles, blah blah blah. This is completely irrelevant, but I could safely answer the specific question affirmatively with yes, he wouldn't mind. Okay, so we have his answer. We know what kind of deranged, nasty human being he is. It still baffles me that that the people can't see the problem, yeah, with answering like that. Like, how would you find it if your mom or your sister or your family people would be taken just because they are foodant, just because someone goes around the corner and says, okay, this person is foodant, and then they can be taken away and made into food. You see, you don't see the problem with that? Okay, I hope you see the problem with that. That's why you're not supposed to answer like this, that you would just be okay with eating humans. And then he goes on about them. I insulted him and so on. And then we just finished the debate. He remained consistent by biting the bullet. And that's my recap. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.